What's good, Facebook? Hold on. So this would be that shout out video, you feel me? So let me think. First, I always gotta do my team. Shout out to Swag Team, you feel me? I'm not Flyboy Nation. Shout out to the nation. So I fucks with y'all niggas. Shout out to my YGs, Paulie Boy, Luga, Benji, Ease, Yaten, He, Vega. Y'all know who y'all niggas is. That's fam right there. It's that boy Trigger shouting y'all niggas out. My first shout out goes to Brooke Bird, cause she inboxed me like she wanted that first shout out. So there you go. Shout out to what am I gonna shout out next? Damn. Hold on. Damn. Can't find her. This sucks. Oh, shout out to Naima Ellis. You are really cute. I just want to say that on here. Shout out to Love of My Life. Love. Yeah. Kiana Britton. Shout out to my baby girl Taria Burtz. You know where you at, even though you be acting dumb as hell sometimes. Shout out to Anaya Lachey. Shout out to Cindy effing Campos. You better treat my cousin right too. Damn, I can't even pronounce her name. Shout out to my little bro Angelo. Shout out to the big cuz Darius Spence. Keep on hitting them tracks. We gonna kill that. We gonna get that faggot. Keith Donnan. Yeah, I said it. Keith Donnan. You a faggot. Shout out to the big bro Malik Simmons. Shout out to my best friend Takiva Akins, even though she don't act like a best friend. Shout out to Jessica Garcia, little midget from the Ville. Shout out to my nephew Marcello Osias. Shout out to Melanie, even though you stood me up 2 nights ago. Shout out to Diamond Murphy. You was the first one that liked my status. Shout out to the little sis Leah Gabriel Smith. Shout out to light skinned baby Nay. You've been here since I got home in February. It's true rider. Shout out to Dominique the baddest. Now your name don't really add up to what you look like though. Shout out to Sierra Deloach with them pretty eyes. Shout out to Karina Flores. Shout out to Alasia Monique. You pop way too much shit, but I love you anyway. Shout out to Kaya. I used to come see you every day. Shout out to the little bro Asim Williams and Kadar Williams, even though Kadar, you acting like a bitch right now. Shout out to Tyra, even though you stopped talking to me. Shout out to Natalia. You are one of the most beautiful Puerto Rican girls, or let me just say Spanish girls so I don't mess everything up. Shout out to Lauren, my Dominican buddy. You get high as hell sometimes and then you be just high as hell. Shout out to April, Tobias, or to something, April something. I don't really know you like that, but you shit me up sometimes. Shout out to Tara Lynn. Shout out to the little sis, Kanation. Shay Nation all day. Shout out to Labria Cooper, even though you ain't like the status. Wet Pussy Nation, Freak Nation. Shout out to Tatiana. Shout out to Kaylee Redding, Lorena Ortiz Lopez Hadley. You and your boyfriend, y'all just stay together. Y'all so cute together on no homo shit. Shout out to Kamara Toombs, even though you don't even hit me up no more. Shout out to Grace Jones, all the way out there in Ocean City. Never come see me. Shout out to Jania with that weird ass motherfucking voice, sound like a little 3-year-old. Shout out to Shaniqua. And if I ain't shout you out, like the status, like this video, and I'll shout you out again. Who else do I need to shout out? Shout out to my niggas out in Brandywood. Shad, Nasir, Dens, Jimmy. All y'all niggas out there. Dave, Aki. We gotta throw a party soon. Shout out to Von Hawk. Let me think, who else? Shout out to Stroke Me's. I got your music on my iPod, nigga. We gotta get your shit on iTunes, though. So I can actually pay to get it. Throw some money at you. Shout out to my mom. You come first in my life. I love you to death. And I pick you over any girl. Regardless if she look like Jennifer Lopez or not. Shout out to my dad, even though you died. I know you're looking down on me. Shout out to my family in general. Shout out to Eileen, Face A. Gwyn. My nephew, you've been with me all weekend. Had fun with you. And he's fucking crazy ass motherfucker. Shout out to my nephew, Rashameen, Kid Dynamite. Who else? Who else do I fuck with like that? Sheesh. Shout out to Meek Mills, cause you the only nigga that's playing on my you playing on my iPod every day. Shout out to my sister, Sean Camille. Shout out to Camille herself. We used to be real close. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened, but it's not for everybody else to know. Who else? Shout out to everybody that follow me on Twitter. And if you don't follow me, because I follow back. All capital letters at TriggerYG. Shout out to them South Mob niggas from the Ville. Shout out to niggas from the Ville regardless. That's my team. I'm from the Ville if you ain't know. But I travel all the way around the world. Shout out to my niggas out in California that might be watching this. My niggas out in Utah. My niggas in Philly. If I fucks with you and you watching this, like it and I'll throw another shout out video for y'all. Thanks for watching though. Oh, matter of fact, shout out to Lanisha Alexander. And damn. Shout out to Alana. Imani. Shout out to my buddy, my little best friend Imani Renee. Shout out to Andrea. Shout out to them niggas that work in GNC. Y'all the only niggas. Y'all the reason why I'm so big now. And for all y'all niggas that think I'm not that big, I'm big in my eyes. I work for this body. Shout out to everybody that helped me change my life around. Shout out to Nikki Lewinsky. Shout out to Shonda. You the big sis and I know you riding. Shout out to my cousin Chewy, Cash Hampton. Shout out to E-Man from the north, Easy from the south. Shout out to them niggas that just want to grind, making their money. All about the money, man. That's how I need to be. It's 2011. Let's stop the violence, stop the beef, and do something with our lives. You feel me? And a woman brought you into this world, so it's no reason to disrespect her for all your disrespectful motherfuckers. I love women to death. That's why you never see me with niggas like that. I'm not a player. I just love a lot. And I got that ambition. Shout out to Rick Ross. Shout out to Brilly Bagavelli. Shit. Shout out to let me think, who else? Damn. I know a lot of people. Shout out to Medina Renee and Maya. Sorry to hear about your mom. Shout out to Abigail Gaskell, whatever your name is. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jokes. Shout out to them niggas in the Woodlands. Shout out to my cousin Freddie. Shout out to Dude. Y'all this fam. Freddie, get out. Free that nigga Freddie. Sheesh. Shout out to Beans. Shout out to the niggas that I fuck with heavy. Shout out to that nigga Shaquille. Shout out to Wavy Gang. Shout out to Worldwide. Shout out to my cousin Volado Dave. Shout out to Ahmad. Shout out to Amir. Emin, whatever your last name is. I missed some shout outs in that last video. Shout out to Natalia and Juliet Marie Chambers. Shout out to Brielle Tarsitano, Madison Tarsitano. And shout out to God himself. You're the only reason I'm still on this earth. And if y'all don't believe in God, shout out to Allah. Shout out to Tony Montana. I hit him with the hammer, nigga. Shout out to Hannah Hurley. Damn. Brittany Scott and Shamika. Little freak. Boss Lady Tati. Shit. Let me think who else. Hold on. You want a photo? You already know though. You only live once, that's the model, nigga. YOLO when we got it. Shout out to Sierra, Odaris, Simply Shatira, Angel, Tia Lynette, Tori, Caitlin Elwell, Jolina, Kalisha Renee, Autumn Janae. Who else? Shout out to that nigga Taquan Dunstan. That nigga Will. Shout out to my brother Johnny Santiago. Artea Graham. Sharia. Star Carter. Monty. Mini Monty. Amira Hicks, Byron. That nigga brother Jay. Brianna Carballo. Michael Thomas. Shout out to Star. Shout out to that nigga Jigga. Shout out to that nigga Hood. Niggas need to get out of jail soon, quick. Shout out to Ayo Motto Chick. And I'm done. Last shout out. And I can't forget this man because this is my brother, my older brother, my best friend. Well, it's more than one shout out. Shout out to Tyez. Shout out to Tyree, Michael. And shout out to my best friend, my brother, nigga that's been here for me since like March. And ain't never let me down. Shout out to that nigga Doug fucking Thomas. This nigga is one of the realest niggas I know. He the only reason I listen to Meek Mills. I only fuck with real niggas. Polo fuck that Hill figure.